All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. Get that preview just by clicking that link right over there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Hebrew Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Make sure you get over there and check it out, family. Become a member, become a brother today. Ring the alarm, SETI.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Everybody know the General got the poppin'est page on Patreon by far. Ain't even close. I want you to get over there, check out that video library, check out what's on the menu. It's fire, it's flaming hot. That's all I need to say. I ain't got to hype myself up. You should get over there. We got them 3 hour, 3.5 hour, ooh, nothing but fire. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing but visuals, blowing the mind. You know I'm the king. You feel what I'm saying? Why even doubt that? Get over there, family is waiting on you. To all the family out there that donated to the General, I thank you. Appreciate you. You know I do, for appreciating me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. All you have to do is click it. And it's all on you, family. I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI, Black Power Cartel. Rock that notification bell, get a video, a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. We on the General. We talking about HBCUs on lockdown under threat of Charlie Kirk being unalive. We don't know why this is going down. Just the hate that hate produced. The hate that hate produced. Man has spewed so much damn hate that he didn't brought it back on himself, and ain't had nothing to do with us. Ain't had nothing, but the hate is being taken out on our people. So they didn't threaten the young black students at the historically black colleges. I believe in university. I believe it was something like 7 of the universities got threats called in. For. I mean, this is just the pure, but it is what it is. We have to see this shit. You have to see it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is for a fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? You have to see this shit in real time. You see, you have to see it in real. Sometimes when we look at the fucking history book, sometimes we become detached or desensitized because, you didn't really see it. You didn't really feel it. You feel it, but you don't really feel it. You know what I'm saying? You a little detached from it. Time didn't move, but time has not moved. You see what I'm saying? Then is now. And now gonna be the goddamn future. The future is now. And if you don't goddamn do what you need to do, the future gonna always look like the present until you make a goddamn change. So we is under serious threat and always been under serious threat. I've told you that. I've never let you, it ain't gonna get some of you niggas want to be with the beast. That's why Marcus Garvey came and Malcolm X talked nationalism. Some of y'all niggas don't see y'all self-separating. What the fuck you gonna do then, nigga? You gonna live in under threat of this maniac? You gonna live under him? You ain't got nothing. You get least, goddamn it, take over the community and isolate your community. You see, and even then, you gonna see when he see you flourishing and shit. You see you flourishing. That's gonna burn him up. He ain't, because he didn't talk that you was inferior. He didn't talk that she didn't talk that you was less than them. Nah, when you get into your own, you understand, your own habitat, get into your own ecosystem and go to work and start flourishing. That's gonna really burn them up. That's gonna really set their ass on fire. So they don't really want to see it. So they keeping motherfuckers impoverished. You understand? And yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's gonna be some of us get through. Yeah, it's gonna be some of us. Look at them. All they goddamn people ain't got through. What the fuck do that mean? You think everybody, they got motherfuckers crying. You see what I'm saying? Just looked at it and said, man, people just don't know. People don't know. And they need to know. I was looking at the disparity in fucking economics. You see what I'm saying? I had to look it up. You know what I'm saying? And people not really, I got the chart here. I had one, way back when. This is updated, though. This one right here updated. I'm going to try to get it in here. Though. I'm going to try to get it in here so y'all can see this. You feel me? So y'all can see what the, what you're up against now. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're up against. And we brag and shit because we got damn near 2 trillion. And that's a lot of paper. But compared to what they got, that ain't no paper. You see what I'm saying? We got some paper, but the Hispanics got in here and got more paper than us. Yeah, they didn't got in here and got more paper than us. Motherfuckers now, and here we've been over here all this motherfucking time. And that's the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, we need to be on them. And that's why they, you know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers, they didn't came in here and stacked they people up on our ass. That's what they did. They didn't came in here and stacked they motherfucking people up on us and got a bigger goddamn, they got a bigger bank than us. Yeah, they got a bigger bank than us. Yeah, they didn't came in here and did a power move on our people. And see, we wasn't paying attention. We ain't, we don't know economics 101. You ain't got to go to no motherfucking university, nigga. We gonna show you, nigga. Big bank take little bank, nigga. That's really what it mean, nigga. Big bank take little bank, nigga. That's how that go. You see what I'm saying? Big bank take little bank. Let me put this shit in here. Which one is that? Okay. Give it a minute. It'll pop in. Let me see. It'll pop in. Hold on, fam. Okay, I think that's it right there. There you go. All right, here we go, family. So we looking at, the buying power of the races in the United States of America. If you go to the second line, you see our people. You see these is in billions too. So you see in 2000, black people had $611 billion. You see what I'm saying? $611 billion in buying power. That was in 2000. In 2010, we had $979 billion in buying power. In 2020, black people had 1,574 billion. So 1,000 billions is a trillion. So we got $1.5 trillion. We got $1.5 trillion in 2025, we got damn near 2 trillion. We got 1,978,000, which is 1.2 trillion, rounded off at 2 trillion. Now, the Asians is actually under us. You see, they close, but they up under. They damn near right there with us. They got 1,800,800,000,000,000 $1,800,000,000,000 buying power. And so we ain't gonna even count what they call the Native American. They ain't even in the running. And where they even got multiracial in there, and they ain't in no running neither. You see what I'm saying? So, but when you go all the way to the top, you see that white people got 17 trillion dollars. So you see down at the bottom, that's the total buying power of the United States. 21 trillion. And they got 17 trillion of the 21. You ain't competing with that, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You not competing with that. And not only do they got the buying power, they got the motherfucking, they own every motherfucking corporation in this bitch. And that don't mean that you should accept that. That ain't what, but you got to understand that all that slavery, all that Jim Crow, when you was here, but they was already building. You understand what I'm saying? When you put 5 and 6 generations of your people into a business and you have expanded 5 and 6, you ain't coming in, nigga, and no one and thinking you gonna overturn some shit like that. That's just like a motherfucker been running around the goddamn, the race, the track. You know what I'm saying? When you go up to the track and you run around the track and say, we running a race. You see, we running a race. And when they shoot, you line up, like you get in your little stands, like you getting ready to, when they shoot the gun, it's going to be time for y'all to take off. But then when they shoot the gun, they stop the nigga. You see what I'm saying? They let everybody, then they might not let everybody run. You see what I'm saying? They let every race run, you understand, after they take so many laps around that motherfucker. So say, for instance, you talking about generations. So they've been running around the motherfucker generations. And then finally they shoot the gun and say, nah, you can run, nigga. You can run now. How in the fuck you think you gonna catch up to a motherfucking the people? Not only they didn't got they own all the motherfucking businesses that's necessary. They're just like they say, on the as far as mass media, they say you can only have 4, I believe 3 or 4 major media companies. You got NBC, ABC, and CBS. They already got them. They can't have no more after. That's why most of the other motherfuckers went to to one of them internet platforms. They had to create their own. But even then, the broadcasting, you see what I'm saying? The broadcasting aspect, they got the motherfucking satellite. So any which way it go, when you get ready to broadcast your shit, even though you got to pay one of them motherfuckers, Elon Musk or whoever the fuck on the satellite, to shoot your shit off and shit. So they're going to make sure that they get money any which way they can. There's going to be a gatekeeper at every motherfucking bridge that you need to go over. It's going to be a motherfucker at that bridge. You see what I'm saying? To make sure that motherfuckers pay the toll, or if they want to block you from coming over the bridge, they could do that. They got that. Okay, they fucking got that. That's the goddamn truth. And they don't just use it. They use it for whoever they feel like they'll use it on their own if it's necessary, which they do. You see what I'm saying? You see how they did fucking Elon Musk? They put his ass, he was in there, put his ass out. You see what I'm saying? Tell him shut the fuck up too, for they deport his ass. You keep running your mouth and see what happens. Elon done got a little quiet and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, this is what you up against. So niggas talking about 2 trillion. That shit don't mean nothing, because at the same time, if you look at what's going on in the world, they saying that the United States is waning. You see what I'm saying? It's waning. That's what they say. We don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they say. They say other nations is rising up. China, India, other nations is rising up. So that monopoly that the United States has always enjoyed since World War II, that shit waning. So when they power wane, and because your power is connected to their power, that's true. Where you think a lot of them trillions come from? Take away the entertainment. You think, I mean, think about that. The entertainment and the motherfuckers in the sports and shit, the ones that got the, you know, the big dollars and shit. Take them out the game immediately, and I guarantee you, you understand? Because you got to think billions and shit. You know what I'm saying? You take them out the game, and you gonna knock that down. You see, you gonna knock that down. So just look at that. Everybody in our fucking race in the United States is crammed in this little segment that we call 1 trillion or one. And you might as well, yeah, we got buying power. Yeah, but you got to understand, you got the rich motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck about what niggas doing down here. So that shit ain't a united buying power no goddamn way. You see what I'm saying? It's not united. No, it ain't. It ain't united. So the rich motherfuckers, they go live like they white people. And then you got black people, the middle class, and the ones that's on the lower end and shit. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, we got but you know, we spending. That's all they say, spending power. What is that? You know, where's the power to really move? We get mad at somebody and we boycott their ass. That's about it. We don't say, you know, we gonna boycott and go set up our own goddamn business. You see, we gonna run over to one of his brother's stores and shit. We gonna boycott Walmart or Target and go shop at Walmart. We gonna go over to his brothers, or we gonna go over to Kmart, or we gonna go over to one of his other brother's store. We ain't doing nothing. We don't own shit. So at the end of the day, when they power go to waning, your power gonna wane, because you do not have no independent income coming in. You do not have major institutions and businesses that you could call your own. So when his shit fall down, your shit don't fall down. You see what I'm saying? Just think about all the shit you gonna need when the motherfucking shit fall. You need your own ships. That's what Marcus Garvey was talking about. Because when his shit stop floating, you got to still be able to export your manufactured goods. What you gonna export them on? You need your own ships. That's what Marcus Garvey said. So you got to think ahead of time. You see what I'm saying? I know you niggas got some yachts and shit. No, you need some barges and shit where you could put some contain, and that motherfucker don't know how much money you can make on one of them motherfuckers. You know how much they charge a motherfucker, do you know, to move some shit? You think it costs to move some shit on land? Think about how much it costs to move your shit on a barge, how much they charging. And they packing that motherfucker up before they leave the port. They got all kind of businesses from all over the world, all over the country on that one barge. Ain't no telling how much money they making on the various trips that they taking to ports all over the world. So that one goddamn barge, they probably making, they making hundreds of millions of dollars on them goddamn barges. We ain't got no barges. We ain't got no manufactured goods. We too late in the game to not be doing shit like that. You see what I'm saying? But that's what Marcus Garvey taught us. We got a lot of Negroes out here. They too attached to this damn Neanderthal. They too attached to America. You understand? Yes, we understand some things about our history. We coming from here, but we still got to leave bridges to go anywhere on the world, on this planet that we need to go if it's necessary for our goddamn survival. We can't be talking crazy and locking ourselves into a fucking hellhole some goddamn where with no opportunity to flee if we need to flee. We got to wake the fuck up, man. We got to wake the fuck. That don't mean you got to go, but if you need to go, you got a bridge that's open for you. You understand? And you could cross that bridge. when you need to cross it. We're going to listen to some of the family out here. They're going to talk about what's going on out here with these HBCUs and on the lockdown. And that's why I'm telling you ahead of time. Matter of fact, that I did show y'all that yeah, they got over close to $18 trillion, where it is 17.5 trillion. You see, out of 21. So that's a hell of a percent. That's a hell of a percent. Matter of fact, let me do it. Yeah, that's crazy. So when you look at the bottom and you see that the total is $21 trillion, right? That's the total buying power of America. White people got 17,000, which is in billions, which is trillions. 350 billion. You know how much percent of the total buying cost? 80%. 80 fucking percent is what white people got in America. 80%. Okay? 80%. We got We got 9%. We got 9.5%. And I gave us the extra couple, to round it off at 2. So we got 9%, 9.5%. You see, which is still, we could get shit popping now. You understand what I'm saying? We could get shit popping, but motherfucker want to block us. They can goddamn block us because they ain't just got the buying power. They got the motherfucking, they in management, they in ownership, they run the manufacturing, they run the motherfucking government. We in trouble. They rolling down your streets, nigga. You ain't rolling down theirs. They rolling down yours, nigga. Pay attention to this shit. You got to get in a position to have some power. That's what it is, man. We can't keep laying up here on our hands and not getting no power. You see, we got to get power. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker talking about. Power. Yeah, if it ain't, they say we got to get education. Yeah, we got to get educational power. You see what I'm saying? They say we need spirituality. Yes, we need spiritual power. It got to be able to move some shit. You see what I'm saying? It got to be able to move. And power mean doing what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it, and can't nobody stop you. That's what it is. If a motherfucker can stop you, you ain't got no power. Period. That's what it means. Power means having the ability to do what you want to do, when the fuck you want to do it, and can't nobody stop you. That's what power means. And we need black power. That's it. We don't need nothing else. We don't need all that shit to come crumbling down. Anything a nigga talking about, ask him, is we gonna get power? They say, man, we gonna get reparation, man. We gonna get reparational power. Is that going? Is we just gonna get money, or is we gonna get power? If you just get money, and you ain't got no power. That don't mean shit. They're gonna get that back. They still run the manufacturing. They make every fucking thing, and so when you go to spend your motherfucking dollar, nigga, you got to give it away. You ain't got nothing way. When you spend your money, it flipped in the black community. You don't have no major manufacturing. So you can have all the buying power in the world, but if you ain't got no motherfucking manufacturing, you just giving away your money. They know they're going to get it back. So you might as well take your little 9.5 motherfucker and put it over there, because they're going to get it. If we got 1 point every year, then you might as well just say they getting a whole lot of that motherfucker, because I don't know where the fuck is going with us. I don't know where the fuck is going. So that's that. Let me get these peoples in here, family. Let me get these peoples in here. Let's get these peoples in here to give us a get a rundown on what's going on out here. Out here. I'm gonna put this sister in first. I'm gonna let her go to work.
that could possibly go to them. Us.
Oh,
White
shoot.
privilege at its finest.
Oh, let me get back in there, y'all.
At its finest. We don't have nothing to do with this, baby. It wasn't us that sat up there and unalived.
Let me get it back in
So,
here.
as I understand from the news today, 6 HBCUs are now on lockdown because of bomb threats and any other kind of harm that could possibly go to them. Us. White privilege at its finest. White privilege at its finest. We don't have nothing to do with this, baby. It wasn't us that sat up there and unalived this Charlie Kirk person. Okay? We don't care nothing about him, so we don't take that time. It wasn't no black person. It wasn't no immigrant. It wasn't a Latin person. It wasn't an Indian person. It wasn't an LGBTQIA plus person. It wasn't a transgender. It wasn't any of those people. It was a 22-year-old white male. Huh? What you got to say about that? So this was your opportunity to be able to come up there and threaten black people. I think is very telling that you guys clearly know who we are, because see, we're only 13% of the population, but we rent a whole lot of space in your brain. Y'all always talk about black on black crime. You don't never talk about all of this white on white crime. Y'all are the number one people that go around here bullying people, that go around here terrorizing people. You are the number one violent people. It is you. It is you. I guess it's in your DNA. I really don't know, and I really don't give two shits. And personally, I really wish that they could go ahead and get that rocket, get it on up there to Mars, and take the rest of y'all with them, and go and stay. Go and stay. Because quite honestly, people have white fatigue. They are fatigued of you. We're chosen. We're starting to wake up and get that part. You have the audacity to talk about your black exhaustion or black fatigue or whatever it is you guys call it. No, baby, we have been fatigued for 600 years. From you. From you. We don't bother you. We ain't never bothered you, but here y'all come. So it is clear what the Nation of Islam has always called you. Devils. Because only the devil chooses to steal, kill, and destroy. And that is exactly who you are, what you do, and what you stand for. White privilege at its finest. Well, you need to know, baby, it's also a new day. So listen, ever since the Atlanta Compromise, but we're really way longer than that. All we ever wanted y'all to do is leave us alone. So let me ask you something. What the hell got you coming over our side of the street? We don't never come to your side of the street. We never have. We never have. But let me tell you something. Y'all keep this punk ass bullshit up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Go ahead. Keep it up. Because I know I'm personally exhausted from you. I have so much fatigue from you guys. I don't even, my eyes are always dark because of your evilness. You know what? Shit. To Hades with all y'all.
God damn. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. We just letting people speak. We ain't necessarily believe all the shit that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? But the main premise of what most of the people they understand. Some of them still got the toasts. Some still got a little toasts and shit. They letting all that transformer shit. We know what it is. We ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We let them talk and shit and whatever. That shit ain't flying. You know what I'm saying? And so we just that shit ain't flying. Just don't ever think that shit ain't flying. You know what I'm saying? We about black power. We about the holy mother, the holy brother, the holy mother, the child, the father. That's what we about. You feel what I'm saying? We about the holy family. We ain't about no goddamn bullshit. You see, that's another deceptive trait of these motherfuckers. To get a motherfucker to go against nature and shit and destroy itself with all that nastiness and filthiness. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all that nastiness and filthiness. Here we go, family. We got some more. We got some more family that's gonna come up in here and drop some truth bombs for us. Yeah, we got some more truth bombs we gonna drop. Where that one at? I know that's one right there. Okay, let me go back up. I got this brother. And I don't always listen to every goddamn thing. So if they say something stupid, family, don't blame the shit on me. You feel me? I listen to a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? If it seems like a motherfucker saying something worthy, I'll fucking put it up there. You feel me? I give him about 2 minutes. I know this brother right here, he has something he wanted to say. Here we go.
Male. The victim of this shooting was a white male. This incident happened in Utah, but for some reason, y'all are threatening black students in historically black colleges and universities in the South. Make that make sense. How does your brain even go there immediately to think that threatening black students in historically black colleges and universities is a way to direct your outrage? Your first thought was to threaten students that had nothing to do with the reason you're so upset. Your first thought was to threaten black students in black spaces of learning. I wouldn't even say surprising, because it's not surprising, unfortunately. But it is very, very concerning. And it reveals so much about your frustration and indignation. Because if you were really upset, you'd be upset at the gun laws that made it possible for someone to be sniped in the neck on a college campus in broad daylight.
This nigga sound like he want to be a damn Nation of Islam minister. That nigga talking like he a goddamn minister. Yeah, that nigga dry like nigga. This nigga want to be, yeah. That nigga want to go on and put on that Boeing, that damn Boeing. What's that? That Boeing. What they call that one tie they put on? Bow tie. That nigga need him a bow tie on and a goddamn bean pie in his hand. Yeah, yeah. Listen to this nigga.
You'd be upset about that. You'd be upset about that even being able to happen to somebody, but instead, your outrage is immediately directed at a group of people who you do not like. And now it appears as if you're using this as an excuse to threaten and attack and go after the people that you do not like. They had nothing to do with the incident that occurred in Utah. But somehow your first thought, the first thought of some people, was to threaten black students in the South. That was the immediate thought you had. That is insane. But unfortunately, it's not surprising.
Teach, nigga. Yeah, yeah. I ain't mad at him. He trying to express himself. He's still on the team. He's still on the team. You know what I'm saying? He's just indignation. That nigga used some big ass word. I say, God damn, nigga, that motherfucker got one word. Nigga had about damn 17 letters in that motherfucker. That nigga used the word with damn near 17 letters in that motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. Come with it. Black power. We in the motherfucking house. Yeah, we talking about. I got to get this other video. I don't know what the fuck it went. Family, hold on. I be sometimes, yeah, indignation, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I know. That too. I was trying to see it before I clicked the thing. Hold on, family. I'm going to get back to it. Once I see it, I'll pronounce it right. You know, I'll be moving quickly. Let me see where this one is at. I thought I had it in there, and it just happened to just disappear. You know what I'm saying? It might be no, it wouldn't have been a video. It wouldn't have been a motherfucking video. So I don't know. It didn't got away from me. I'm gonna put this other brother up here. I'm gonna put this other brother up here. I'm gonna put this other brother up here. Here we go. put him up there.
One student, all because the white nationalists have sent out threats, bomb threats, and threats against the. It's a shame that I have driven the entire Florida A&M campus and only seen one student.
Thank you, family.
All because the white nationalists have sent out threats, bomb threats, and threats against the lives of black students for the death of Charlie Kirk. And we know good and well now, after the arrest, that the person who did it looked like him. This isn't any different than Wilmington, Tulsa, Rosewood. We don't have to do anything in order for our lives to be threatened. We must be vigilant. We must stick together. We must be one. This is Richard A. Rouse from the Rouse Report. Take care, my people. Take care of my people. It's a shame that I have driven the entire Florida A&M campus and only seen one student, all because the white nationalists have sent out threats, bomb threats, and threats against the lives of black students for the death of Charlie Kirk. And we know good and well now, after the arrest, that the person who did it looked like him. This isn't any different than Wilmington, Tulsa, Rosewood. We don't have to do anything in order for our lives to be threatened. We must be vigilant. We must stick together. We must be one. This is Richard A. Rouse from the Rouse Report. Take care, my people. Take care of my people.
Okay, family. So that's what it is right now. We are, you know, oh, let me get that out of here. Let me get him on out. Let me get the Nation of Islam on up out of there.
As I understand.
Let me get the Nation of Islam up out of there. All that. Yeah. So there it is, family. We on the threat. Just stay on your P's and Q's. That's all. That's all. You see any? And I keep telling y'all, quit being so goddamn friendly. Yeah, get that motherfucker out. Yeah, quit being so goddamn friendly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all, we all the niggas, shut up. Don't be coming on we are the world and shit. Y'all niggas always on some we are the world and shit. Sick of y'all niggas. We are the world. We are the future. Man, get your ass up out of here, man. Yeah, man. No, we ain't on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You still be on your P's and Q's. When you know you supposed to be automatically. If you go over in their neighborhood, they know you ain't supposed to. How many videos have you seen where they done rushed the motherfucker? Man, did y'all see how the brother lived in the goddamn? Did you see when the Indian man went out there and ran across the street on the brother? Yeah. Ran across and say, you don't live over. You don't know what the fuck. He did live over there. Ain't gonna say, you don't live over here. Ran up on him and shit and this, that, and the third. And then remember them white boy, these was all white men. And the two young black boys was riding through their neighborhood, and I don't know how did they stop them though, but they stopped them. They broke they was in a Mercedes Benz, and so I guess it was the boy's mama's Mercedes Benz, and they bust the window out and shit, and this, that, and the third. So when you go over in they shit, they approach your ass. Cause they know they on code over there. Y'all niggas ain't on code. You understand what I'm saying? White boy, you know good and goddamn well you ain't supposed to be down here shopping and shit. You understand? Motherfucker got on some motherfucker, especially they got on a coat. You see, even if they ain't got on a coat, especially because, I'm going to tell you something about, listen to me when I'm talking to you. I'm sick of this shit now. A lot of times you see these motherfuckers, they be wearing coats. They might not be wearing no big ass coat, but they like to wear them, them like the military coats where they can hide something in it. You see what I'm saying? Where they can hide something in it and then they can pull. Watch them motherfuckers, especially, with them, it could be summertime and all kind of shit. You have to watch them motherfuckers, man. What the fuck? If it look like they can hide something in it, you might as well, just like they assume we always breaking crime, doing crimes and shit, you might as well assume one of them motherfuckers got a heat on them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up on that motherfucker, man. You have to be right behind this motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? What's up, homie? What's up? Where you from? I used to do them like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like they get to talking crazy and get to asking black people. I used to ask them like, where you from? You know what I'm saying? You down here? Like, yeah, I asked them. I do. I'll be like, man, where you from? You from around here? You know, just like they do. And yeah, nigga, where you from? Oh, okay, you a long way from home. You know what I'm saying? You're a long way from home. You ain't one. I ask that motherfucker. You ain't one of them crazy ass white boys that be going around shooting up black people's issues. Man, I ask that motherfucker straight up. I wouldn't hesitate. Like, you know, and bitch, you better not say nothing when I ask you. But no, that ain't, I would never do nothing. Like, yeah, I bet you better not. Motherfucker, get your ass up out of here, man. You got to make them motherfuckers. You ain't got to put your hands on them, but you can say some shit to them motherfuckers. You know, to let them know, yeah, motherfucker, you ain't from around here, man. It's some unsettling times right now for motherfuckers to just be popping up in neighborhoods that they know goddamn well it ain't their neighborhood, man. Y'all some happy-go-lucky niggas, man. You see what I'm saying? Keep letting these motherfuckers, man. So that's what it is, and I'm telling you. If you just happen to see, and you know you in one of them communities that's really all black, and ain't no cracker really gonna want to come over there, no way, because it really. So, motherfucker, why you here? You see what I'm saying? What you doing over here, man? What's happening, man? What you the gas? You over here cutting off people gas? What the fuck you over here doing, man? What you doing? You over here cutting off people water? What you the water man? What you the gas man? What you doing over here? What you looking? What you over here buying crack? What you over here doing, motherfucker? Explain to me, man. Because we think you the police. You know what I'm saying? Is you the police, motherfucker? You see what I'm saying? Get your ass from over here. You better be vigilant. I tell you that. You better be vigilant. Move, man. Keep your eyes open when you hit these streets. What I'm telling you. Keep your eyes. Don't be distracted when you in the streets. When you in the streets, that's automatically military, meaning because you don't know what's going on. So you have to keep a certain level of awareness when you hit these motherfucking streets. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have a certain level of awareness. Always look every blue moon, and don't make it too long. You just get a 360 of your surroundings. If you're outside, you need to get a 360. You see, you look in front of you, you look left. You ain't got to be like, but it become natural. It's like it's a flow. You understand? It ain't gonna be like you nobody would know you. That's what you, but you'll be, and you make sure you turn around, nigga. Always watch your back, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Turn all the way around, nigga, and the other way, and view and see what the fuck is going on, and keep your movements like that. You know what I'm saying? As you move outside, keep your movements like that. When you go in the store, watch niggas. You see what I'm saying? I do that any motherfucker. Watch niggas. Make sure you see what's going on, because they might want to rob the motherfucker. They might not want to rob you. They might want to rob the store. You see, I done been in situations like that. Motherfucker robbed the store. You in there, but damn, they might want to lay some niggas down up in that bitch. So shit, you know what I'm saying? You had to watch, nigga. That caused me to always watch motherfuckers when I'm in the mother, when they come in. And that's why I don't get to talking at no stores and shit with nigga. I'll holler at you outside, nigga. Let me go and get this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And let me get the fuck on up out of here. Get away from the corner. Get away from the store. If you're going in the store, get what the fuck you supposed to get and get the fuck up out of there. If it's too motherfucking many niggas in the store, go to another goddamn store. I do it all the time. Motherfucker go in the store. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers. Oh, I'll go down the block. I'm not going to be in here with all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit go down. These niggas mad at each other and shit, want to fight, want to get to shooting in the store. But it go for anything. Once you become military minded like that, these motherfuckers will not be able to roll up on you. Watch the motherfuckers out in the parking lot too, because they like to sit in the parking lot. They like to wait on their chance to get out and go into the stores. You understand what I'm saying? You got to watch them sitting in the car like, oh, yeah. And let them know you see their ass. Like, hey, what the fuck is you doing over here? You know what I'm saying? You know that motherfucker? I get to talking. You know that motherfucker right there, man. Make his ass feel real uncomfortable. Like, oh, man, they done spotted me. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of here, man. That's how you do. That's how you do, man. That's how you motherfucking do. You see what I'm saying? That's how you keep the community safe. That's how they do. They get the call, and they'll call everybody on the block. Ralph, you see them niggas down there You Joel's house there in front of the man motherfucker got a flat, man. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see them niggers down there in front of Joel's house? Get the rifle, man. They're trying to break in somebody's house. Or, you know, this motherfucking man got a flat, man. Get the fuck out of here. But that's how they do. And so when they come out, they mob out on your ass, you see? So do what they do, family. All right, family, I'll be right back. That's it for this right here. We on the general. Make sure you subscribe because we be going back and forth. And you're going to get fire on both. Now you understand this is exclusive for the general setting. We got exclusives for Sarah. You want all that. Get over there, click that Black Power Cartel because that motherfucker fire too. You see what I'm saying? We got the triple threat over here right now. Get over there on that Black Power Cartel and get that knowledge I got up there for you. All right, family, I'll be right back. This is the General Sarah Sunseti saying, hey, yes, right. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.